Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, 2020, right? It's all exciting. My name is Tiffany Kittlestead, and I'm a person who stutters and a speech language pathologist, a speech therapist. And my channel, if you haven't watched before, is all about stuttering and a little bit about like speech therapy and what it's like to be a speech therapist who stutters and stuff like that. Really just my musings about stuttering. 'Cause I love talking about stuttering. So today what I'm going to be talking about is, um, well, the reason I haven't made a video in a while. A lot of you guys have kind of commented and reached out saying like, why have you not made a video? Where are you? Like, we want another video. And I so appreciate that. I appreciate your like following me and being interested in my content and really pushing me. I want to be really transparent with you guys. The reason I haven't made a video is because I have been having a really hard time, just like emotionally with my mental health. And I've not really been very positive. And I felt like I shouldn't make a video because I didn't have anything positive to say. And that's just kind of the place I was in for the last, I think it's been 3 months that I made a video. It's just kind of how I've felt. And it's been really difficult. And I decided to make a video today, not because I feel better, like not because I don't feel, those yucky negative feelings. I don't have, it's not like I like got over my depression or anxiety or any of that stuff. Like, it's just that I've kind of gotten the, I guess, like strength and like, I don't know. I've come to terms with the idea that like being like not okay and like feeling these yucky negative feelings is okay. Which is something I talk about a lot when it comes to stuttering. Like, stuttering sucks, right? Like, it is not butterflies and rainbows. And I love stuttering. Like, I love talking about stuttering. I love working with people who stutter. I love, meeting and talking to people who stutter. But the actual moment of stuttering does not feel good. So I think that this is something that like I have like really accepted, that like accepting your stuttering is like not loving your stuttering all the time. And that's okay. It's just accepting that like it's there and it's a part of you and it's not a horrible part of you and it shapes you to be who you are, and it's your identity, or it can be a part of your identity. And there's a lot of good things about it, and it connects people and all these wonderful things, but it sucks and people are rude and all these things. And that's all acceptance. Acceptance is just accepting it for how it is and what it is. And I think that like what I'm really working through right now is accepting myself and all of that. All of my, past and my difficulties and my emotions and my depression and my anxiety and all of this, and just accepting it for how it is. Like, it sucks. It doesn't make me feel great, but it's how I'm feeling, and that's okay. And I just wanted to make a video about this because I think it's really important that we have this conversation, that everyone has mental health and everyone has mental health challenges. Whether you have like a diagnosis of like depression, anxiety, PTSD, whatever, you that doesn't mean that like if you don't have a diagnosis, like you don't struggle, or that things aren't hard sometimes. Because they are, because that's life and being a human with lots of feelings, and it's beautiful in its complexity. That those moments, like I said earlier about studying, those moments of depression, those moments of anxiety, those whatever that is, it doesn't feel good, but it's okay. It's real. And as a person who identifies as like someone who covertly stutters, I hide my stuttering a lot. I think that really like transcends into other areas of my life. And I really try to hide my feelings about everything, about my life, about what's happening, and just kind of try to repress them and to disassociate from them. So essentially, like, instead of like feeling those negative, yucky feelings, I just kind of like am a trooper and I throw myself into my work and I am really positive. And like when I was in high school, I used to love motivational quotes and all these things. Like I just spent so much of my life like pretending like things were great and that like everything was happening for a reason, which maybe it was, I don't know. But like that was like kind of my excuse for like being like, this is a wonderful thing I'm going through. It's all worth it. And like just telling myself this story to like help myself like kind of disassociate from those like feelings that I didn't want to feel. And now I am like going through counseling right now, and like that's kind of why I'm starting to feel these feelings, is because I've spent all like my whole life just like pretending like I wasn't anxious and pretending like I wasn't depressed and pretending like things were great and amazing and wonderful and like not hard, or you know like just not feeling those things I didn't want to feel. And now I'm realizing like that's like not the way to live your life. Like pretending to be someone you're not, pretending to feel something you're not. It makes you feel really inauthentic, and like it takes a toll eventually. And I just reached a point when I like kind of broke this summer where I was like, I'm a mess. I am so broken is how I felt. And it was really hard and really like disempowering and kind of hopeless. But then I've kind of worked through a lot of that, and like I'm becoming more like integrated with those feelings as just a part of me and a part of being a human and having difficult things happen. We all experience those feelings, and like feeling those feelings is not bad. And I think that as a society, we tell ourselves like we're supposed to be perfect and we're supposed to be, like put together and happy and positive and just all these things that we pretend to be. And maybe we are to some degree, and that's wonderful. But I think it's also okay to like give yourself a break and like tell yourself like it's okay to like feel sad and to feel worried and to just be over it, Like, I don't know, I think this like really relates to stuttering, like, because like sometimes like stuttering, like you go into public and like you stutter and someone's so mean. And I think that sometimes like we try to like say like, oh, like if like work through some of your negativity about your stuttering, like you won't react as much in that moment. And maybe that's true, but like I also think it's like valid to say like that moment sucked and that person was rude and it made you feel bad, and it's okay to feel bad in that moment because that's how you're feeling. And especially in those moments when like it really is like someone was rude or whatever, that's a really valid feeling. But even if it's not like that obvious of like I feel sad right now and you don't know why, like that's also still really valid. Like you and your feelings are all okay. The good ones and the bad ones. The, positive ones and the yucky ones. And I just wanted to kind of like make a video about this because, well, that's how I've been feeling, is I felt like an imposter and I felt like I couldn't make a video because I'm supposed to be all like positive and like everything's great, and like even though society sucks, like here's tips to deal with it and like all this. And today my only tip is like just like be you and be authentic and like feel what you feel and don't be ashamed of that. Like give yourself like that self-compassion of like right now I feel this way and it's okay. I am not broken. I am just a feeling human, as we all are. And this is normal and valid and real. And I just want anyone who's out there who's like had these feelings of like imposter and like they're not good enough because they don't feel like super positive all the time, I want you to know that like you're not alone. Like I feel that so hard, and yeah, and it's okay. So that's my video today. Sorry it's not like 5 tips for like talking to someone who stutters or anything really practical, but I think this is also like just a really great conversation that people need to start having, and gives you guys an answer as to why I've been kind of MIA on YouTube for a while. So subscribe, like my channel, and watch other videos. You probably see me a little more positive in them. And comment below, like start this conversation, and I hope that like anyone who watches this just feels very like validated and like supported. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful happy new year of feeling all of the feelings. And I will see you guys later. Bye.